And guess what? Today we are going to be doing something a little new, and it's going to incorporate some videos that I have up on my YouTube channel. Just want to give a quick reminder that this video is streaming on Twitch. I usually stream all my uploads first on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to give my Twitch account a look. Check that out, because all the videos that I do, I stream them live on Twitch and then I upload it to YouTube. If you're watching this live on Twitch, I really hope that you enjoy this little tutorial. So let's get started. So, as the title implies, this is going to be a little tutorial on how I make my little letters that I send out to my friends. I've gotten into the habit of having little, what's the word? Pen pals, that's the word. So I get these little letters with envelopes and I customize them and I send them out to my friends. So I'm going to show you how I do that step by step, what all I include, and I'll make sure to leave the things that I use in the description below. Two of the things that are going to be on here, I've done tutorials on my YouTube channel for, so if you want to, go check them out. It's the pointillism tutorial that I've done, and the homemade sticker tutorial. If you like what you see here, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. So let's start. So I get a 40-piece pack from Micheals. It's just a plain brown card with a plain brown envelope. Nothing real special, but that's the fun of it. So this was actually just to show you guys what it looks like when I first get it, when I first pull it out, getting ready to use it. So what I actually do is I customize all the letters, and I started customizing this one, and I'm going to finish customizing it and show you guys what I do. So, because they're, just plain brown letters, I like to give them a little snazziness, if that's a word. So I do this really cool thing that I picked up, and I'll show you how I start so that you guys can try this too. So you take any shape. For this one, I did a little diamond, and that's the one I'm going to use to show you guys. So you just draw your little shape, whether it's a diamond or a circle or a square. You just draw them in a random order all over the paper, and then you slowly go one by one, add a layer to it. You just draw the same shape around it. You want to try and avoid touching it like that there. This one is the best example. And you just keep adding outlines to it. So the more you do this, and I'm just going to get a little sloppy with this to show you guys how it's going to look. So it's okay if it goes off the edge, you just roll with it. You're just going to keep doing that. And you're going to want to make sure that each time you add it to them all, so they don't have different amounts of outlines to them. And you just keep going, and it's okay if it runs off the paper. Just keep going. Remember, you're going to make mistakes. Happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. And you're just going to keep going. Till you get to the point where it's about sort of like this. So you're going to notice that the more that you do it, the closer these are going to get to each other. And when you do that, you're just going to start treating it as one shape. You're not going to try and squeeze it in there. You're just going to keep going. So the more you do it, it turns into one solid piece. And at one point, you're going to run out of room. And in little spaces like this, it's just going to turn into little shapes like that. So that's essentially what I do to the outside of all the cards. I try to do them all different colors so that all different shapes, sometimes different colors. Usually I just use black, which is what I'm using right now. This is actually a different pen than I'm used to using. It's a, I actually don't know how to pronounce this. It's from Zebra. I got it from CVS. It's a fine liner pen, and this one's the black pen. It came in a pack with some different colors, but I'm just going to stick with black to make this look a little more refined, I guess. So this process is probably what takes the longest, so I probably won't show you guys the whole of me doing this since it takes so long, and I don't want this to be a super long, hard to sit through video. But basically all you're doing is drawing a small shape and outlining it repeatedly until you run out of room to put more, if that makes sense. So you get the gist of it. So I'm going to set this to the side, probably finish it after I film the video, just for the sake of time. So I usually put things in the little letters that I send. Usually for each letter I do either a custom or a random pointillism piece. The person that this card is going to specifically asked for this little owl, so I did that in, I don't think I did a video for that one actually. The pointillism video that I did, that I posted the tutorial, I did this skull here, and this made a brief appearance in the start of the video when I was showing you what the finished product can look like. So I've got my pointillism piece. If you like how this looks and you want to try the style, I suggest you check out that pointillism tutorial video. It should be helpful, hopefully. But that's the first piece, and I'm just going to set that to the side. It's still here, it's still going to be part of this. Next, we've got these little homemade stickers. I actually have to finish cutting these out, so I'm going to grab my scissors and trim these up. So I've also done a video on my YouTube channel, just a little tutorial on how to make these stickers. It's really easy. All you need is some baking parchment paper, the little image that you're using, whether you print it off the computer or hand draw it. That's really up to you how you get the piece that you use. And then some clear scotch or packing tape. They're really easy. They're not that difficult to make. The only difficult part is cutting them out, honestly, because cutting out the image is tedious, and then cutting out the sticker itself can be a little difficult. I typically put about 3 of the little stickers that I make in a card. Sometimes I'll do more. Sometimes I have requests for like certain things to make into stickers. Like one time my friend asked for Spider-Man, so I hand drew some custom Spider-Man stickers for their card. But this particular person didn't ask for any specific uh, stickers, so I'm just going with some of the pre-made ones that I keep to send to people. So I got 3 little stickers cut out, really easy to make. If you want to try and make them, check out that tutorial on my YouTube channel. And last but not least, this is, I call it the random art card. So all it is a little mini envelope and a little card, and it's just one piece of paper. It's not folded like the actual card. So what I do is I draw pretty much random designs on these cards. I do this little thing. I put all the cards that I make in this little box purse thing. And so what I do is I put random designs on them, and I put them in this little box, shuffle it up, and draw a random piece. So usually once I draw it, I sign my name in the little handmade by thing. So I randomly pull one of these cards and I seal it and put the little open me with a random design on the back. I write my name in this little space, which I use this little stamp to put on all the cards just for a little added thing, just to say, hey, I made this. So I'm not going to actually show you guys what I do there. Maybe I'll save that for another video. But just for the sake of things, that's what I do. So I've got my randomized art card, I've got my custom pointillism piece, my stickers, and that's about it. Along with the custom card that I make, I just put those in there. I'll end up writing a personal note in here, but I'm going to save that for later. And I'll finish this card later, of course. I just don't want to make this stream too uncomfortably long. And after that, you just put it in the envelope. I won't seal it just yet. So, real quick, I'm going to show you how this all works with the address and everything. Just so you guys, have a basic idea of how to do that. So because I'm not the best with lines, I'm going to grab a ruler here, and if I can find one, I'm going to grab a pencil. So all I'm going to do is draw the lines for the return address place, which goes up here in this corner, which is where I'd put my name and my address in case the letter has to be returned to me. And then in the center, the lines for the actual address that it's being shipped to. So I like to add in these lines just to get it a little more accurate, make sure it looks a little nicer, a little more neat. And I just use 3 lines for my name, the first half of my address, and then the second half. Because I don't know the address to the friend that I'm sending this to, I'm going to put 4 lines in this area. So when you do 4 lines, that's for if there's an apartment number. Because if there's an apartment, if it's going to an apartment of some sort, you have a you have a 4th line that goes between the address and the name, where you put the apartment number and that sort of information. just so that it's there. So I'm just adding that. I can always take it off with a simple eraser if I need to. And then the last thing that you really need to make sure that you have when you're sending something like this is a stamp. You can get them from your post office, or you can even get them from Food Lion. That's where I got this stamp booklet. So all you're going to do is take the stamp and put it in the top right hand corner of the envelope. You can only use stamps on these flat letters like this. If you need to send a package, you have to go to the post office to send that. And of course that costs money, but so do the stamp booklets. So that's pretty much the basics of it. You can always get pre-made cards or pre-designed cards from pretty much any store at this point has them. I personally like to make custom cards just because I feel like it gives a little more, what's the word? Gives a little more meaning to it when you send it to someone. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching on Twitch, I hope that you will give me a follow. If you are watching this on YouTube, please give me a if you can subscribe, that would be awesome. Click the like button so that I know that you all enjoyed this video. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you never miss when I make an update. If you want to see me draw or paint or do any specific tutorial, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, that would also be really nice to hear from you guys in the comments that you liked the video. Anyway, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever time it is where you're watching. So yeah, that's it. Bye.